seats and out. Bhed.
Bless you, Cal.
Dialogue.
Thank you.
Script translation.
So, Tidus realized that he was utterly humiliated by a 15-year-old girl and winds up on this deck of this, on this freighter.
That hurts.
Okay.
Whoa. Okay.
Listen here, you Helmagast. I come in pieces, maybe?
Kindness.
Love this guy, by the way.
Right. Whatever.
Tuli Hood Kabeg?
That's fucking great.
I said I don't understand.
Bhed! He said you can stay if you make yourself useful.
What?
You understand me?
You speak English?
Filthy
All right,
German.
I'll work.
Nice.
Alright, let me save first, jeez.
Okay, so back at the ruins, they said, "What is this? What is this? A fiend? In human disguise? Yes, it is so. We kill it? Wait! What if it is human? They are the same in death. I forbid it. We bring it with us. Sorry, once you see us out." Yeah.
Thanks. Okay, so before you continue with the next set, we just picked up an Bhed Primer, Volume 1. The language these guys are speaking is a language they make up called the Bhed. Every now and then, throughout the entirety of the game, you will come across Bhed Primers, which will help you translate all of the language one letter at a time. It's basically a language cipher. That's how it works.
Yep.
Speaking in tongues.
Nice. Alright, to the next one. Sit captive, no moving here. Search him. Do not speak. Insolence. Wait, says the girl. I can't say her name yet. Are you afraid of the sea? Weakling. Move it, get to work immediately, blah blah blah. They're basically saying to put him to work.
In the sweatshops.
Oh, almost forgot.
Yeah, the sweatshops.
Alright, Cal, you paying attention?
I am.
Alright,
Here
so
we
here's
go.
the main bread and butter of this game, the sphere grid. In this game, you do not level up normally, like you would in other RPGs. Instead, you gain AP after every battle, and when you hit a certain threshold, you gain a sphere level. Every time you get a sphere level, you're allowed to move one space on this massive area, which is pretty much a giant line path called the sphere grid. You basically move along the sphere grid to either obtain stats or learn abilities, and you do that by moving along, using up your sphere levels, and using spheres you acquire in battle to learn new abilities or gain stats by activating those as you go along each turn.
Okay. So what will you use?
Wow.
So right now, this is going over the tutorial segment. Just press X and where we're currently on the sphere grid, and then that'll show us how far we can move. You gain AP so long as the character participates in battle, and as long as they perform an action. They can do anything so long as they perform one move, and they will gain AP. AP is not not split up for a battle, so everyone will gain the same amount of AP so long as they perform an action.
Yeah, I guess you could go for stat matrix.
So then the game asks you if you want to make your final move once you make there.
So what's the difference between this one and the other one?
We'll get to that.
Yeah, if you want to go back, you can expend 1 level per 4 if you want to go back. Every 4 spaces will cost 1 sphere level. So to activate a node, all you have to do is just be on a node that has an ability, and you can activate one that's on top of you or adjacent to you. by using.
Oh yeah,
So this is non-babby mode.
Yeah.
yeah. Always activate nodes. If you move without activating a node, it's a wasted move.
Yeah. You just make sure that you always go and if you see a deactivated node, make sure you activate it before you move on. Otherwise, you're just wasting your time and sphere levels. So we use an ability sphere on this over here. We're gonna activate this ability, which lets Tidus learn the ability Cheer.
Sure.
What did that do?
It gives him an ability.
Where are the stat ones?
They'll come along later. Like, you see that sword a little above that one, Cal?
No. Yeah, I do.
Yeah, that would be your strength stat. There's
Yeah.
like little stat nodes.
The shield below the Cheer ability, that's defense.
Mhm.
And the snipe and the little reticule, target reticule, that's accuracy.
Yeah,
The one to the left of that is evasion, stuff like that.
yeah. So it's pretty good. It's pretty self-explanatory.
So what's the babby one look like?
This, what you're seeing right here,
Yeah.
this is the basic sphere grid. You'll know you're on the expert sphere grid by the color.
Hmm.
I thought you were on the expert sphere grid.
Nope, this is the normal one.
Yeah, the tutorial uses the normal one.
Oh, I see. I see.
And check out how much we have to go. Well, if we were here.
Alright, so that was the normal sphere grid.
Here we go.
This is the expert sphere grid.
Jesus Christ. It kind of looks the same.
How do you zoom in again?
In a way. But things are different.
In what way?
Just the layout for one. Tidus isn't exactly where he used to be.
Trying to remember what one zooms out. Oh, select. Okay, there we go. Yeah. So yeah, the expert sphere grid. You start. Every single party member normally. Every single party member starts in their own section of the sphere grid, and they all who have to move along their paths to learn abilities and stats, and they are their own unique spreads. In the expert sphere grid, you all start much closer together, and the entire layout is different. So you can start invading other people's sphere grids, sphere paths much easier. I usually don't recommend doing this because the expert sphere grid is there's less bonuses you can acquire, so it's basically hard mode. But since it is easier to invade, you can get other bonuses fairly quickly, and there are a lot more empty nodes that you can place other stat boosting ones. So it's great for min-maxing.
Basically, Cal, you're turning your characters into something completely different on a normal playthrough.
So are you gonna place a node, I guess?
Well, we don't have much to really do.
So yeah, for the most part, I'm going to play each character by ear and go normal, except for one particular character we'll be seeing later. So for now, I'm just gonna have Tidus move up and learn Cheer.
Yeah. You get like spears from monster battles and drops and things like that.
So wait, did you activate a node then put a sphere down?
We went up, put a spear down, and that activated it.
Yeah. Cheer is a skill that allows Tidus to boost the strength and defense of the entire party up to 5 times, and it's a boost about 66.6%.
Mm-hmm.
By about if you use it 5 times, it's about a 33% chance, 30% increase, which is pretty nice in certain situations.
Yeah. Yeah, this seems like a lot, but don't worry about it too much, guys. In a way, if you played Final Fantasy 13, you can kind of think of it like that, except there's more paths to take.
That was my bad, guys. Sorry about that. Hey, you.
We found some ancient ruins right beneath us. It's not active now, but there should still be some power left. We're gonna go down there and activate it. And then we should be able to salvage the big prize.
So are you speaking English now?
And she's
Yeah.
speaking English
Okay,
now.
let's get to work.
But why?
Roger.
Just because.
Each of you
By the-
on the player.
by the
You
way-
still the fucking.
The guy in the overalls is named Brother. He never speaks English.
So why is the girl suddenly speaking English then?
Long story.
Because she wasn't like 10 seconds ago. Right?
Yeah.
Right.
Is that ever explained, I guess?
Yeah, in a way. If you think about it, they don't say it directly, but you'll find out.
Alright, so we gotta follow this chain all the way down to the ruins at the bottom of the sea here. And there will be some random encounters in 3, 2, 1, 1, 1.
No.
There we go.
And that's the transition. I love the transition. It's pretty...
Transition's pretty sick. Okay, so we got two piranhas here. They come in one group or two. I'm just gonna have Glasses Lady steal from them while Tidus beats the shit out of them. Don't be stupid! Nice. These guys give like no AP. But I might as well just do it just so I get spheres out of them.
Yeah, try to fight in every fight you get into. Because you'll need the spears. I think after a certain point, there's a bit of a drought in certain spears, but I'm trying to remember what it was.
Although we have ways to fix that if the time arises, Ron. In this
That is-
version, anyway.
That is true.
So, you know, Tidus is going along with this incredibly well. Like, you're in an alternate universe or some shit, and some shit's happening, and he's just like, fine.
Yeah, he's totally fine.
Well, he doesn't exactly know that he's in an alternate universe just yet.
Well, it'd kind of be hard not to think you are after what happened.
So, our hero, full of electronics, as we can see.
That sounds like me after a game of Splatoon. It's like... Ugh.
Alright, so you gotta look around the seafloor. And find, some things. Even though you can't find anything, you have to examine this. Oh, I guess not. So just go this way. This little corridor here. Hey, Glasses Lady. Oh, we're ambushed. Preemptive strike. So now we got more piranhas. I think these come in groups of 3? Yeah. Yeah, since they're so big, they are nasty as fuck. But you know what? I'm just gonna use a grenade. Overkill! I should explain that too. See, whenever you finish off an enemy, each enemy has a certain HP threshold that if you hit the damage with as a finishing blow, you will gain overkill. Whenever you get an overkill on an enemy, you gain 50% more AP and gil after a battle, and any drops the enemy will drop are doubled. It is highly in your best interest to overkill as many enemies as possible, including bosses.
What does Overkill do again?
It just gives you more stuff.
Increased drops, basically, Cal.
I see.
So overkill is best kill.
We activated that, so now we have to go back to the middle section.
That's a very interesting thing we found.
Where we were encountered by a boss! This is Tros.
Uh-oh.
I'm just gonna steal your thing, Tros, if you don't mind.
Grenade!
I'm gonna use what I picked up against you. Cheers.
Thank you. He's just running away. He's like, no, I'm out.
So now it's on the other side. So, you can also access the trigger commands, which you can press left on the D-pad when your turn comes up during certain battles. So basically, you can go to your overdrive menu and do this. So you under sword play, we have standby, which will let us wait, and then we'll recover some HP.
Yeah.
I'm going to have Glasses Lady guard instead. You can guard by pressing triangle. See that?
There's some pretty cool.
See that since Glasses Lady guarded, she took half damage from the Nautilus charge there.
Yeah, good for Velma.
Take this.
There's some pretty cool trigger commands later.
Then hit me in that ass.
I don't think it has one.
Nah, not quite. This guy's a real nuisance.
Alright, I'm gonna have T2 shear here. So we can get restricted defense up.
Glasses lady?
Glasses Lady guard again.
Just gonna call her Silver. Yeah.
Call her Silver.
Oh no, you saw my trainer card.
Alright, so yeah, as 2 cheers and already that damage was a bit less. Alright, gonna heal. Tidus, there you go. You're looking fine. Alright, haven't actually had Glass Lady attack yet. That's a crit. Nice. Rude.
Man, these guys are holding their breath for a long time.
Yeah. Well, you can do it in 5.
It's like Guybrush Threepwood.
We're not going to be playing again for like 7 months. Times 2. Oh man, I actually just want to play Bravely Second.
When's that coming?
At the end of this month.
Oh. There's just too much, man.
Well, there is no Fire Emblem.
Yeah.
Alright, potion. Now our damage is looking good. Thanks to all those cheers. I'm going to wait until I use my overdrive. But I need a proper, that's it. I need a proper time to use the next trigger command that's supposed to happen. And cheer again.
Corrin can use shoes in Smash 4, you're kidding me. Corrin can use the speed equipment in Smash 4, so shoes.
Shit.
Alright,
Yeah.
so now we get a new one. Pincer attack.
Time for a pincer attack.
So basically, we surround this dude and we're like, sup? Crit.
Oh no, my Grandmaster plan.
Alright. That's the finishing blow. Should have waited. We're gonna overdrive on him, but oh well. I was probably gonna get an overkill if I did. That was Tros. He left a hole in his wake, so we're gonna go get it. Alright. So yeah, let's...
They didn't give anything anyway. Jeez.
I wanted for the AP at least, God, Ron.
Yeah. So what are we doing down here anyway, I wonder?
Alright, so now we're just gonna go back up. Going this way. So we find that the ruins of what we found is, that's a thing. They're unrecognizable.
Yeah. Pretty
Well-
interesting.
So what just happened?
We uncovered something we don't even know what it is.
That sure is a thing. We know what it is, totally.
Hmm.
Cal should do you a favor and upload this playthrough immediately just so you can watch it and understand what's going on. Because I love you.
Hmm.
I know.
I love you.
Yeah.
Anyway, back on the tanker.
Fafutra airship. Tradanut fananek.
Okay, well, thank you for saying that.
Hoof, roofdu, tungadib. Way, macheta.
Hey! Hey, I helped out, didn't I?
Nice.
Fucking wreck, Tidus.
Excellent. So translation, we found the airship. The records are right. Now, how to drag it up. You outside! And then gets locked out.
Hungry.
So yeah, looks like we found an airship, apparently.
Yeah, and I was deciding whether or not to say if it was an airship, but they did it for me.
Cheers, glasses lady.
Whoa! Right on.
Our hero has to dog down food. Our hero chokes on food.
Well done.
He's turning into me, goddamn.
It's because you eat too fast.
Thanks, Azin. That's our hero, folks. Too stupid to eat. Cheers,
Hey.
Spoonie.
Why doesn't their language have a word for
What is your
airship?
name?
That's beyond me.
Riku?
Wow!
Ask
You
Sakaguchi,
really do understand.
wherever he is.
Woohoo! Why didn't you say so earlier?
I didn't get a chance to. Everyone thought we were a fiend.
What?
We?
Oh, we means you.
Who are you guys anyway?
This theme is called We Are Albed.
We're
Because in
Albed.
their
Can't you
language,
tell?
it's supposed to be You Are Albed. There's a pun there.
Wait, you're not an Albed hater,
Yeah,
are you?
yeah, her name's Rikku.
I don't even know what an Albed is.
But that's Rikku with
Where
two
are you
Ks.
from?
Yeah, 2Ks, get it right.
Xanakin.
Also, that ass.
I'm a
God,
blitzball
she's
player.
15, holy shit.
Mm-hmm.
Star
What are you
player
doing?
of the Xanarkin
What are you doing?
Did you hit your head or something?
You guys hit me?
Oh, right. Do you remember anything before that?
We means yes.
So I told her everything there was to tell about Xanarkin.
Mira!
About life there, Blitzball, and Sin's attack.
We're stuck on a different
And
planet.
About how
stuck on a
Aaron and
different
I were
planet.
engulfed in this light. I just said things as they came to mind. But then I started to
I
wonder.
need a bigger gun.
You don't even get guns, maybe.
Did I
Maybe.
say something funny?
You were near Sin.
Mm-hmm.
Don't worry, you'll be better in no time.
Come on, Link.
They
You look.
say
You
I
see.
think
You
it's
see
funny
at that.
when
You
Sin
look
is
at that water,
Maybe you
and
just
don't
had
tell me
some
you
kind
don't
of
think of
dream?
Mira after playing Xenoblade Chronicles X.
Mm-hmm.
You mean I'm sick?
You mean I'm sick?
Because of Sin's toxin, yeah.
Oh God.
You sure?
Sin
Yeah,
sucks
there is
it.
no Xanarkand anymore.
I'm gonna say something right now.
Sin
I
destroyed
fucking
it
hate
1,000 years
the
ago.
whole entire concept of Sin's toxin because that's such a
So
fucking
what
hand
does
wave.
Blitzball there?
Every time it comes up, I just want to.
What does it? Why does it just do magical things?
It's basically Tidus'
What do you
excuse.
mean, 1,000 years ago?
It's his excuse for why he.
But I saw
it's
Sin
basically
attack Xanarkand.
This is whole entire basically a fish out of water
You're saying
story,
that happened
Cal.
1,000
And every
years ago?
time,
No
every time
way.
something, Tias has to explain something or he's confused by something, and which is commonplace for everyone here, they just use Sin's toxin as an excuse, as a catch-all excuse. It's just like,
Yeah.
I just want to die.
Eventually it goes away, so, you know.
Alright, I'm gonna be right back and get a drink. Alright, Rikku, tell me more. Tell me more about Disneyland.
You said you play Blitzball?
Uh-huh.
You know, you should go to Luca. Someone might know who you are, or you might find someone you recognize.
Luca?
Riku's literally trying to help him out.
Okay, leave it to me. I'll get you to Luca. Promise. You'd rather stay here? Okay, I'll go tell the others. Wait here.
Actively wanting to help out Riku's best girl.
And one thing. Don't tell anyone you're from Xanarkand, okay?
Luca
Yevon
Blight?
says it's a holy place. You might upset
No,
someone.
not quite.
So yeah, that thing Riku just said, don't tell anyone you're from
Uh-huh.
Xanarkand. Guess what happens 4 minutes later?
I'm from Xanarkand. So everyone on Xanarkand is dead, maybe.
Yeah.
Xanarkand? Some kind of holy
And apparently,
place?
it happened 1,000
Yeah,
years
right,
ago.
I thought.
Yeah,
Since
that seems
when?
fine.
Yeah. Tidus is in a burning ship. This is fine.
This is fun.
Yevon? Sin? Luca? I thought Sin just
So I'm
took me
guessing
to
he
a
got sent
faraway
to the future.
place
That's great.
that I can go back in a day or two. But 1,000 years into the future? No way!
Low kick. Holy shit, Tidus, how strong are you? You were able to cause the freaking... Oh, shit.
Uh-oh.
Ow.
Shit! Sinek Lusa! Etonic! Etonic!
Translation. They're freaking out about Sin.
Thanks, Ron.
Is it toxic?
Whoa!
Yes.
I'm melting.
Peace out, motherfucker.
What, are you gonna melt? Come on.